It's just a fanfiction, a story written by me, writer. This has nothing to do with mentioned ideal BTS members, real life event, behavior, or characteristics. Pics, sounds, videos which are used in this video are not mine. Credit goes to rightful owners. But the editing and the storyline is mine. Do not copy it. Standing in the chemistry lab, a girl named Bayan annoyingly looked at the boy beside her named Taehyung. That boy was doing his chemistry experiment without wearing gloves. He was touching the compounds with his bare fingers. What would it cost him if he just uses gloves to touch the compounds? She rolled her eyes and concentrated in her own experiment, but from the corner of her eyes, she saw him about to touch the bottle of silver chloride without any protection. Her eyes widened and she immediately strode towards him. "Stop, Taehyung." She held her mortal enemy's hands and preventing him from touching the bottle of silver chloride. "What now?" "Your experiment doesn't contain silver chloride, right?" he irritatedly told her. "Obviously not, Mr. Know-it-all. But can you take the hassle to wear your gloves? Cause no one wants your parents to complain against our university saying its lab damaged their son's skin." He rolled his eyes hearing his mortal enemy's words. "Not everyone is too fragile to work in labs, Miss Carey Cat." "Oh please, it's called taking precautions. And stop your nonsense. Wear your gloves and glasses." "I forgot to bring them." He shrugged his shoulders whilst freeing his hand. She started to laugh at him. "Only you can do this, Taehyung, only you. You brought lab essentials during theory classes previous week and now forget them during lab class." "Oh, don't irritate me now. Go and do your work. My work is almost done. Use my gloves and glasses." "Look, Miss Nail, I am going to tell SD Sardan. He is in the department only." He gulped hearing SD Sir's name as he is the only sir he feared of. Seeing no other options, he owed her glasses and gloves. Both then resumed their respective works. Who could say both of these were in 5th semester of UG course? Both behaved like 14-13 years old only. Considering the fact that both became neighbors recently didn't help either. Looking down at her experiment, a content smile formed on Vine's face. After all, her experiment was successful. "So, Miss Nail, done with your experiment?" Hearing his comment, she again rolled her eyes. "Yeah, look, Taehyung, this is how you make my heart bleed." Looking at her bleeding heart experiment, she said to him, imitating a pain expression on her face. "Look how much red color is coming out from the heart ring, just like my poor heart that day." Drama queen. Before Taehyung could say more, their teacher came after checking rest of the class's experiment. So let's see Vine's word then Taehyung's. "Yes, ma'am. So what did you do, Vine?" "Bleeding heart, ma'am." She pointed at her experiment and their teacher looked at keenly it. Leaning up, their teacher looked at Vine and said, "Good." Then turning towards Taehyung, she said, "This is exactly how you broke Vine's heart, right, Taehyung?" Everyone, including the teacher, started to laugh, and a pink hue adorned Taehyung's face in embarrassment. Ma'am, you too. Sorry, that day's incident is hard to forget, she said, still trying hard not to laugh loudly. I won't let anyone forget that day either. Taehyung huffed and looked away. So when they were in second semester, their university sent them along with their teachers to another university for examination. That day after lunch, instead of standing beside Ryan and their teachers, Taehyung mistakenly stood at the back of another group cause he was too sleepy to notice the girl ahead of him might have worn the same color dress and had same hairstyle as Ryan, but obviously she was not Ryan, not the teachers were saying. After some time, Ryan and the teachers found Taehyung, who was sitting behind another group almost dozing off. When they brought him back to their group place, Taehyung told everyone that he had thought he was too embarrassed that time. To make him more embarrassed that time, Ryan said in front of everyone, "Like the bleeding heart experiment, you broke my heart, Taehyung. How could you mistake me with anyone?" Everyone laughed at her remark, and that thing became common for Ryan and their classmates to tease him. Time skip after university as Ryan's house. Sitting on her bed, Ryan was emptying her university bag when she noticed her gloves and glasses were not in the bag. "That Taehyung didn't give me back my things." Shaking her head, she got up from the bed and went to his apartment. She made sure to lock the door completely as both of her parents were at work just like Taehyung's. She rang the bell 2 to 3 times when he opened the door with irritated face. "What?" "My gloves and glasses, Pic." "Oh." His lips formed a O shape. "What oh? Let me in, then give my things." She burst in while telling him those things. He rolled his eyes. Yeah, make yourself home." Then he went to his room to bring his university bag where Ryan's things were. Meanwhile, Ryan noticed his laptop on the center table of the living room. She went near it and found its tab open. "What are you doing?" he asked her as he saw her near his laptop after coming back from his room. "That's illegal, Taehyung." Looking at him, she said with widened eyes, "What?" "Watching anime through website links." He rolled his eyes and she burst into laughter. "Most people watch them through links only, okay? No need to give your extra dramatic expressions." "Here your things, take them and leave." "Why so hurry, huh?" Narrowing her eyes, she asked him in a teasing manner. His ears became red and he said, "What rubbish! I'm watching second season, not third, okay?" "You want me to believe a manga lover like you watching second season despite knowing it's just a baseless filler season and do not have any connections between the season 1, 3 and manga?" Taehyung's ears become red. "Red, what's with me then?" "What? Are you mad or what? Why would I watch these with you?" "Simple cause my laptop is having some problems, so I am not able to watch any anime on it. So watch with me. Kaneki is my crush, Skip those intimate scenes then. Taehyung looked at her with wide eyes. What? Don't act like Sakura is not your crush. Yeah, fine. Anyways, I also like the anime. Only if they followed the whole manga, it would have been a masterpiece. They sat on the sofa and started to watch the series from the very first episode of season 1. In some time, he turned his face towards her from the screen to ask her if she needed some snacks.
Каждый раз я вспоминаю детство, помню наше место. По 16